Hey everybody, it's been quite a while since I've done a shop update. I've made quite a few changes around the shop and I finally got my new shop built anyway. So I'll give you guys an update. Yeah, facing back toward my bench. As you can see, I've got to have all of the regular YouTuber stuff, the hand tool rescues, the Durestas, Jocko whatever, Randy Richard in the shop. And then looking down at my current mess, been working through a recent tool haul, cleaning up and organizing. This is some of the stuff that didn't go through the degreaser. And over here, some of you may have seen that little hand plane on Instagram the other day. I picked that up in a different tool haul recently, a coopering plane. The blower motor setup is out of my backhoe outside. You'll see that shortly as well. That's been a project all summer, or all winter I should say. Continuing around to the side, we've got the lathe over there. Been working on a project idea to play around on there, get more familiar with it. All of my vices, or a good chunk of them. Just added that big rock island there earlier this fall, along with the swivel jaw Apprentice 466. I'll have to make a pin for the swivel jaw on that. That'll be another lathe project. Backing away, here's some more of the recent tool haul. Got a porta power there on the bottom, big air grinder, pedestal grinder, quite a few other things. Some dock lights, old Craftsman drill press on a homemade stand, I believe. That's been the primary part of the cleanup. Whole lot of taps and dies. And all of that cleanup has been going through this smart washer that I've got as part of the haul. I love these things. It used to be a buddy of mine, bought a lot of his tools recently. This thing is generally supposed to be biodegradable. The heater on it doesn't work right now, but the solution is still phenomenal. Got the sandblast cabinet up and running back in December here. If you've been watching videos, you've seen it used a couple of times now. Continuing along, my brother's toolbox. This is a shared space. Welding toolbox. My big drill press, clousing, Atlas clousing. Got a VFD there sitting on there. It's been a project for a couple of years now I haven't gotten around to. Got a little neon back behind there, dyno service that I need to get redone sometime soon. A turret punch, Diacro 18 hole turret punch. Picked this up back in July. A lot of fun kind of tool. As you can see, quite a variety of options right now. This area is where I normally do my wire wheeling. Recently I had killed that little Clark on using the wire wheel, so I'll have to adjust over to that newer, or that old Craftsman. Continuing on around, my Miller 215, still use that a fair bit. A lot of our old woodworking tools sitting on the back shelving. They haven't seen the light of day in quite a long time, unfortunately. That big old pneumatic hoist from my buddy's tool haul. That's already put in some work, and I've only had it here for 4 or 5 days. It's one of those items you'll use 2-3 times a year, but when you need it, it comes in handy. Big stand for to stand on when you're working on big trucks, trying to lean over the hood. A recent torch cart that I picked up. We're guessing probably Chevy wheels, old Steely's on there. It's a heavy beast and it will haul any cart I can put on it. I plan on using that pipe sitting on there to redo the handle, make it a little smoother, nicer to use. Then the floor on it is rotted out, so I'll cut that off, put new, and round the corners, clearance it nicely so there's less hard corners to kick around here. Continuing around, got my bikes undercover. Got parts for my Rio project sitting on the back there, along with a couple of my machinist cabinets. Got my belt grinder back there, along with another bench grinder. The Miller Synchrowave 215 I picked up this last fall. Just got it running a couple of weeks ago. That TIG machine runs beautifully, although I'll have to wait till I get it up to the other shop to use it too much. In this current shop, it dims the lights in the house. So that does not work too well when you have dogs that are nervous to begin with. As many of you have seen before, my old New York Steam Engine Works planer is still here and still untouched, unfortunately. It's serving beautifully as flat surfaces. Picked up that old little parts washer over the summer, fall as well. Haven't gotten around to cleaning it up much, but I'll probably put my evaporust in there. Many of you have seen my little Atlas shaper in the past. I managed to find a original base for it back this fall. Pick that up, as well as the inspection cover. So aside from the belt guards, it is complete. I have played around with it. I haven't done any actual projects with it, but I have made some cuts. I believe my last shop update had my bead roller there, Miller Brothers bead roller. I have not done anything with that either. And I know it had the swing saw in there. I picked the Mr. Volcano Forge up back this fall as well. October, I believe. Right when they first came out, and Brett McAfee was pushing them. I haven't been able to get it around to be able to use it yet, but I have it here and ready. This is the main shop, so I'll take you around back and show you a few other things that have changed. As you can see, there's been a lot more room created in here. There used to be a lean-to on the back of the shop, and we enclosed it, poured a slab, and it is now cold storage. And as you can see, it is downright cold here. I think when I looked at the thermometer a few minutes ago, it was reading 15 to 20 degrees. There's the bucket for the backhoe, or one of the buckets. And this right here used to be the lean-to, is now cold storage. We'll put a door in from the inside at some point this winter, hopefully, but it's a question mark right now. Don't have any light in there, or power, so I'm not gonna open it up. There's backhoe. We've been using that fairly frequently. Not so much for plowing, as my brother has a plow for his truck, and there is my Rio project. If any of y'all want more details on my project trucks, feel free to let me know. I could probably do a video on that. That is 1950s Rio on a 1988 F Super Duty, an old factory cab chassis. 7.3 liter IDI diesel, non-turbo diesel. Up the hill here, I've got the other project truck in the back 40. It is an old Dodge WC52. You'll see the parts truck for it over in the new shop already. Got around to thawing that one out and getting it over there, but have not gotten this one, the actual project truck, thawed out and shifted over to the new shop yet. And there she is, 1943 Dodge WC52. Legitimate war truck. Under all that yellow is OD green, and in the cowl areas there's some battleship gray left over. And over there you can see the old sheet metal from the donor Ford chassis with my Rio on it. Been plenty of snow around here this winter, although to be honest it has been fairly mild. It's only gotten cold, really cold recently. I will shift over and show you a little on the new shop. And here we are up at the new shop. This is a 30 by 40 by 12 steel building. Currently it just went up mid-December, so it's unheated, there's no power run out here yet. So effectively for the rest of this winter it'll just be cold storage. The house and current shop are right down that way. I have a brand new driveway just for this shop. The original plan was a 40 by 80 stick built, but that ended up not happening due to reasons I will not get into here. This is the parts truck for my other Dodge WC. A number of the actual parts for that truck are sitting in this one right now as well as its own. As I'm sure you can see here in the video, this is a massive echo chamber right now. But it will become a nice automotive and fabrication shop. Like I said, 30 by 40 by 12, 10 foot by 10 by 10 doors. This coming summer we'll insulate, wire, get everything ready in here to actually work. As I said over at the other shop, if you guys want to know more about my truck projects, let me know. Otherwise, give me a like, subscribe if you care, and I'll see you on the next run.